triangle we want to work with is a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Again, its hypotenuse is 1, and a 30, 60, 90 triangle has this fabulous characteristic that the shortest side is exactly half the length of its longest side. So the longest side is 1, and the shortest side is half its length, so that must be a half. So again, I'm going to use Pythagoras to find out the length of the long side of the triangle. So Pythagoras goes a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So x squared plus 1/2 squared is 1 squared. So x squared plus 1/4 is 1. So x squared is 1 minus 1/4, which is 3/4. X is the square root of 3/4. X is the square root of 3 over the square root of 4. So x is root 3 over 2. So that's root 3 over 2. And that's about 0.866. It's longer than 0.707. It's bigger than root 2 over 2. It's much bigger than 1/2. So now I know the lengths of the sides of this triangle. So let me mark them here. 1/2 root 3 over 2. And now I'm going back to my unit circle over here. All right. So this angle here is 30 degrees. So here I'm at 30 degrees. I go over the long side, so over root 3 over 2 and up 1/2. Right over here, what angle am I at? I'm either at 180 minus 30 or I'm at 90 plus 60. That's 150 degrees. I go back root 3 over 2 and up 1/2. Over here, I'm at 180 plus 30, so that's 210 degrees. And I went back root 3 over 2 and down 1/2. And one more in the fourth quadrant. I'm here, I'm 30 degrees fewer than 360, so that's at 330 degrees, and I go forward root 3 over 2 and down 1/2. All right, now we're going to use the same triangle. Let me just, okay. So far we already figured out why these facts are so. We've got, okay. We've got 1, 0. We've got root 2 over 2. We've got 0, 1. We've got negative root 2 over 2. Negative 1, 0. Negative root 2 over 2. 0, negative 1. Positive root 2 over 2. Then we did these ones. Root 3 over 2. This one. This one. And this one. We've only got 4 more points to do, and those we can figure out with the same triangle, with the 30, 60, 90 triangle. We just turn it on its side. So now we've passed through 60 degrees, and over the short side, so over 1/2, up root 3 over 2. Over here, 120 degrees, back 1/2, up root 3 over 2. Over here, 180 plus 60, 240 degrees. Back a half, down root 3 over 2. And the last one, which is in quadrant 4, it's 360 minus 60, or 270 plus 30. So it is 300 degrees. And the coordinates are positive 1/2, negative root 3 over 2. All right, so now I've got all the degrees for all of these points of intersection and all the x and y coordinates. All the ones in the middle are the root 2 over 2's, and the ones at 30-degree increments, 30 and 60, 120, 150, those are the root 3 over 2.5. If you're confused about whether the x is root 3 over 2 and the y is root 3 over 2, just remember root 3 over 2 is longer than a half. So if it's over further than it goes up, it's the x coordinate that's root 3 over 2. If it's over shorter than it goes up, it's the x coordinate that's a half.